There's something to be said about the movie industry when we attend a movie knowing full well that it may have every potential reason to be an awful film, but it's got your favorite actor and actress in it. If there's any part of Hollywood and the film industry that is the most recognizable on sight, it is actors, hands down. From the multitude of Chris's, to whomever your celebrity crush may be, there is no denying that among the elite of the world's upper crust, there's a select group of people who have just gotten really good at playing pretend, and we pay them for it. And I mean that in the best way, of course. Acting itself has very deep personal roots, from telling stories around the campfire to the ancient Greek dramas being portrayed on ancient stages, to even William Shakespeare's writing, all the way up until now. Actors are a necessary part of storytelling because they help us to become more fully immersed in the story itself. So while it may not be considered a most necessary profession, it certainly is one that helps to make life feel and be a lot better than it would be without them.
I drink your milkshake. I drink it up!
Actors honestly have a terribly difficult job when it comes to movies. Imagine if you were a stage performer in a play. You've got all these people staring at you, watching your every move as you tell them a story. They're watching for whatever you do, listening to whatever you say, and becoming immersed in the tale you tell them. Now, if you were a movie actor, things would be a little different. For starters, there is no audience. Instead, there's a bunch of people with cameras pointing at you, with all kinds of technology lying around to record your doings. That may seem easier, but then the movie gets to the online reviews. Now that's the real test. I hate to say this, but there are just a lot of little internet gremlins that feel an inner primal desire to tear an actor to shreds for their performance. Of course, it's not supposed to be an easy line of work, but there's still a lot of pressure, both necessary and unnecessary, that comes with the job.
Plan on murdering me in my sleep?
What? No.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Why do we love our actors and actresses so much? Let's investigate their workload and how they manage to pull off some of the most powerful, emotional string pulling in the world. Becoming the character. Filling a role with acting is not easy. Ask anyone in theater or drama, and they'll likely agree. In essence, all it boils down to is pretending or very cleverly lying. Some actors like to study the characters that they're dealing with to get a sense of who they are, how they behave, and how to best capture the emotions that they are dealing with. Others like to go by the seat of their pants, making things up as they go, and seeing what works.
Woof this, new vip, Freddy is the devil. Woof this, new vip, Freddy is the devil.
It's a major balancing act, to be sure. But for those who can do it well, they're the ones that make the big times. You know an actor is doing their job well when you feel sympathy, hatred, fear of, or any true emotion towards the character that they've portrayed. And some audiences will go the extra mile, to say the least, in either devotion or hatred for their characters. And while it is terribly sad to see that many actors will even receive death threats for things that their fake identities have done, it does stand as a grim testament to how effectively they've gotten the viewers to feel a certain way. Some actors are just so good at what they do that they become nearly inseparable from their portrayals.
Who are you? Me? I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
What?
Let's be honest. When I say Robert Downey Jr., you say Iron Man or Sherlock Holmes. Johnny Depp equals Jack Sparrow. Jared Leto is Morbius. Types of actors. To accomplish this incredible impersonation, there is a select number of styles that an actor could follow to accomplish the task. There are impersonators, interpreters/commentators, and personality actors. Each of these have their own distinct talents in performing their work, and those who do it best tend to fall into the trap of the star system and what we might call typecasting. Take Jim Carrey, for instance. He is a 100% personality actor, and there is hardly a role he's cast in that isn't bombastic and hilarious. He's just that good at being an off-the-walls character because of his natural sense of humor. From The Grinch to The Mask, he's provided comedy in dozens of forms. But we can also see that when he's in a more serious role, in something like The Truman Show, he can deliver a stunning performance, easily award-winning. Impersonators, on the other hand, can be whatever character that they are given, forsaking their own personality to become the character. Most actors that play the Joker tend to do this, because most people aren't, psychotic clown murderers. Except maybe Jared Leto. The jury's still out on that one, haven't made sure. Interpreters/commentators tend to get roles that are fitting their own personality, instead of creating something entirely new. But the flair that they can add to these roles can be very insightful, almost like it's a commentary on the character itself. You find this in many of the different actors for James Bond. Even though so many different people have played him, each one does so differently, and it tends to make it either more flawed or more round with how they develop the character. While many actors stick to their guns in their preferred roles, and others dip as many toes in as many pools as possible, there's no denying that an actor who tries to branch out is always an interesting sight to see. Take Dwayne Johnson, for instance. Seeing him in so many movies is almost like planting seeds in different soils just to see what will happen. Now, let me be clear on one thing. There are bad actors. For example, enjoy this little snippet I found randomly searching the internet. It's so bad, it's beautiful. In the end, actors are highly versatile people, and that just comes with the job description. But still, they remain human. We are a flawed people still, just mortals. And not every performance will be what we dream it will be. But let's give respect where it's due to the art of the craft. Let's applaud those who give us such wondrous displays of what we could call the majestic form of playing pretend.